Jess here with Canine Diversity Dog Training. We are also here with Murphy.
Yeah, hi, buddy.
So today we wanted to start kind of showing you guys again how we are going to start introducing the remote collar. We are going to show you with Murphy, and then I also have Gizmo here who is starting today as well. So we will show you with both of them how we get started. Unfortunately, I forgot my sound box. So you won't be able to know exactly when I'm hitting the button. But so essentially what I'm doing right now, his collar is on, it's ready to go. We are going to start at 1 and we're going to work our way up to probably no more than about 15 using this receiver. And the goal here is to get some kind of indication that Murphy has felt the stimulation. For most dogs, it's going to be looking to that side that the receiver is on. So it's currently sitting here on this side, so he'll look this way. They may scratch the side that the receiver is on. Some indication along those lines with dogs that have very short fur, you can also sometimes see the stimulation working, but typically if you can see it, it's probably too high. But the goal is, so you want them to stay with you, so I will bring Murphy back. You kind of want them in a relaxed position. They can be standing, but you don't want them super distracted. Murphy, good boy. Come here. You don't want them super distracted by something. You just kind of want them chilled as much as you can, which is where your leash will kind of come into play. So again, Murphy. So since you couldn't see the first time, the receiver is sitting here on this side. So that will be the side that we're going to look to see if he's going to look for it, scratch, anything like that. And all we do is we're just going to tap the button, see if he reacts, tap it, reacts, and turn it up until we get that reaction. Okay, so the first time he turned his head, it was at a 4. I wasn't sure if that was because I moved or because he felt it. So I went up. The second time you saw him turn his head, that was a 6. So I then went down to a 5, or I went back down to that 4. He didn't react. Then I went back up to that 5, so you will be able to see maybe it is currently on a 5. So now that we have Murphy, what is kind of called his working level, that is where we're going to kind of start conditioning him, is on that 5. Now he may or may not take food. He's kind of been off and on with his food. If he takes food, I will reward him with food. If he doesn't take that food, we're just going to reward him with praise. But the goal with this is that I am going to give him the stim, a little bit of leash pressure, backwards invitation for him to come towards me. Once he starts to come towards me, I'm going to mark it with a yes. And then this pressure goes away as well as any other leash pressure or anything like that. So we're going to tap it. Yes. Good job. Good job. Wait. Now we're going to tap. Yes. Good boy. Wait. Tap. Yes. Good. So now what I am actually going to do is I'm going to turn it down to a 4. See if we can kind of get the same reaction because I think he's feeling it. But I think it's a little too much feeling it. Right? Yeah. Right. Yes. Good boy. And the reason that I kind of felt like it was too much, which may have been hard for you to see on the video, but I felt like as he was running, he was kind of catering that side a little. So the goal when we do this is we want them to feel it, but we don't want it to be overpowering. We don't want it to start becoming negative, super annoying. We just want it to be like, yep, you feel that gentle pressure. That's what I want you to listen to. Yes. But essentially, so right now we're just teaching him, but when he starts to feel that pressure, I want him to come towards me. Yeah. Good boy. Yes. Good. job.
You know, wait. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Good. So again, if you saw that time, and I apologize for the head being cut off, but I wanted you to see Murphy. If you notice that time again, he kind of leaned in towards the side where the receiver is on. So I am actually going to bump him down to a 3. So that, you know, we don't, again, have that super strong reaction to that pressure.
Yeah. Ah, good boy.
Good job.
Yes. Good boy.
Good job. Good boy. Good job. Good.
Yes.
Good job. Good. And that is essentially what our sessions will look like for the next, well, probably at least today, tomorrow. Tomorrow we may go ahead and actually add in the recall command. So we'll start saying come right after we apply some pressure. But it's all about just kind of teaching him what that pressure means. So that pressure at this point means I want you to come to me. And again, he is now working on that 3. I don't know if you can see that, maybe. Which is very, very, very low levels. But yeah, so keep working so you get the rest of your food. Yeah, let's go. Good. Nice, good boy. Good. Good.
Good. All right, breathe. All done.
And where you going? And that is going to be our first official remote collar training session. I let you guys continue to watch, just so you can continue to see kind of what we're doing. The one time that you heard a little bit of a yelp from him, I stepped on the leash, so he got a little overcorrected with the collar, or with the slip lead. So, because really good at getting it tangled. But yeah, so that is kind of what. Yes, you're such a good boy. That is what the first round. That is what the remaining training sessions will look like the rest of the evening, and then tomorrow probably we will show you what the next couple steps are. But be sure to look for Gizmo's first video as well. Yeah, ready?